Hello, everyone. Welcome back. This is a live recording of a 50-minute full body flexibility practice. I just used my bolster today, find some space to move, and let's get started. So happy Friday, everybody. Um, let's see, I'm just going to use my bolster today, and we'll keep it pretty simple just in case I do cut out, but yeah, let's get started laying down. So find your way onto your back. You can bring your arms out nice and wide. Maybe bring your legs into a diamond shape. Just take a slow breath in and let it go. Feel free to move around and adjust. Can you soften through your shoulders? Soften through your head. And just allow your day to slow down. Maybe you can hear the sound of your breath. And tune out any other noises going on around you. And if you are laying in a way where you want to turn your chin over towards your left shoulder, you can turn your head, maybe use your right hand as a pillow, reach for your ear just to turn your head a little bit more. If you did turn your head over to the side, just slowly turn it back. Just rest on the back of the head for a moment. You can keep turning your head over towards the right if you'd like. Maybe use your left hand this time to reach for your ear. Just to turn your head a little bit more. Slowly turn your head again. And just move your arms out to your side. Let them be heavy. Start to wiggle your fingers. Maybe even spread them wide. Try to stretch your palms, your hands. And start to wiggle your toes too. And you can bring your knees back together. Planting your feet on the ground if they're not already there. And maybe bring your arms in a little bit closer to you. If you're laying on top of something, let's take it out and you can come back down, laying flat on your back. Maybe hugging your knees in towards your chest. And taking a sway side to side. Just massaging your back against the ground. And we're going to let our legs fall over towards the left side for a twist. If you did want to use your pillow in any way, you can. But let's just start by stacking the legs on top of one another. So you can reach your arms out, way down the shoulders. And then with the legs stacking on top of one another, maybe a pillow is in there somewhere too. But you can stay here, or we can take our bottom leg and move that down the mat. Maybe a little bit straighter through that bottom leg, but your top leg can stay bent. And just keep your arms out wide to weigh down the shoulder. Feeling the twist through your back, through your spine. Maybe into your hips. Just another few breaths on this side in this twist. But if you did straighten your bottom leg, you can actually leave it out there. But let's all use an inhale to lift either that top leg or both legs back up and turn ourselves onto our back. So just recenter your hips on your mat. Maybe your left leg's still straight, or you could straighten it whenever you'd like. Our right leg is also going to straighten though, so both legs long down the mat. And then move your feet over towards the left, and let's find banana pose. Maybe the right foot crosses over top of the left one, and then you can shimmy your shoulders. To the left side too, and reach your arms up and over. Take another few breaths on this side in your banana. As you start to come back, maybe move your upper body first, then your legs. But we're actually going to roll onto our left side. So you might keep your left leg straight and then the right one, just so you can push into that right foot a little and kind of tip yourself over. Just onto that left side and then reaching for the right foot. A quad stretch. So one last thing before we switch sides. Just give your foot a little extra hug towards your glute. And then you can start to let go of it. Send your legs long. Roll yourself onto your back, but you can bend your knees this time. Sway side to side or hug your knees all the way into your chest. And then we'll start with the twist with our legs off to the right. So if you're going to use your pillow in any way, just move it to the right side, tip your legs over, start by just stacking them and reaching your arms wide to weigh down the shoulders. And either staying here or you could scoot your bottom leg down the mat. Maybe the hips turn just a little more. Keep your shoulders down as best you can. Find your breath. Stay for just a couple extra breath here. And maybe your bottom leg will stay kind of straight when you go to turn over onto your back again. But the top leg, you can move that foot. Just turn yourself over. Recenter the hips. And sending both of the legs out long. Your feet towards the right. Maybe crossing the ankles. And then you can shimmy your shoulders too. Reaching your arms up and over, just curving enough to feel something. A little press of the left glute down. We start to make our way back. Maybe moving your upper body first. And then your legs. And then tipping over onto your right side, but maybe bend the left leg first. Plant the foot so that you can press into it and slowly roll. And then you can reach for the foot and find your quad stretch. Just a little extra hug of the foot towards your glute. And then you can let it go. And we'll tip over, roll over onto our backs just one more time. Bend the knees, maybe hug them in towards the chest. And sway side to side. And then we're going to come all the way up onto our hands and knees. So either roll over or rock yourself forwards. Meet me in tabletop. Take a sway of the hips if you'd like. And then we're going to be bringing our right arm under our chest and that shoulder towards the ground. So you can come either straight down, kind of in the middle of the mat. You could move your upper body towards the left side a little bit. You could try to bring that right arm and shoulder as close to your left knee as you'd like. But try to drop the shoulder, drop the arm to the ground or rest on your pillow. Try to rest your head even better. And then wherever you would like your left hand to be to support you, maybe even pressing into it slightly. Take another breath here. And you can use an inhale to help you lift. And come all the way back either to tabletop, or you can take a moment in child's pose, knees wide or knees together. But if you can bring your forehead down, rest it on something, just to take a moment. When you're ready to switch sides, that left arm will be coming down under the chest. And again, either just in the middle of the mat, a little bit over towards the right, or even a little bit more, up to you. But if you can get it to come down so you don't have to hold anything up, rest your head. Move your right hand to where you feel supported by it. Maybe you feel your shoulder here, maybe your back, and a whole lot of other things if you're lucky. Take another breath or two. And use an inhale to slowly lift. And come back to tabletop or child's pose if you prefer. If you're leaning forwards, try to rest your forehead on something. Check in with how you are feeling in this moment. And again, when you're feeling ready to move, we're going to come forwards and onto our bellies. So you can lay down. Maybe give your hips a gentle sway side to side. We will be lifting up onto our forearms for Sphinx. So you can tuck your elbows under your shoulders. Turn your palms to face down. And then try to drop your shoulders from your ears. So a little press of your forearms into the ground. A little press of your hips into the ground. And a little pull of the belly button up. So if you're feeling good, we are going to stay here a little bit longer, but you can also rest your chest back down and then even come back up in a moment. If you want a little extra though, join me in seal. Bring your hands out, lift your elbows up, but still drop the shoulders from the ears. Press the hips down and lift the belly button. Just stay for another inhale. As you exhale, gently lay back down. Stack your palms, rest your forehead. Take a sway of the hips side to side. And then our right arm's gonna come out. Nice straight arm today, palm facing down. And we can tip over onto our right side. See if you can rest your head on the ground. Let the hips turn. Opening up the front of the chest. Using an inhale to tip back over onto your belly. Just a moment to relax before you switch arms. And whenever you are ready to send the left arm out, just take a peek, nice and straight, palm down. And then rolling onto your side if you're going to be rolling. And rest your head down too. Use an inhale again to help you roll back over and onto your belly. And you can stack your palms, maybe sway your hips. And then you can either roll all the way onto your back or just come up to tabletop for a second. Just for a little cat and cow for the back before we turn over. So you can take an inhale to drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale to round it out. And inhale to come back down. And exhale, lift up. And one more breath here. Inhale to arch the back. Exhale to round it out. And then you can come back to a nice long spine. And we'll turn over onto our backs. So lay all the way down. You can hug your knees in if you want to. Maybe even sway side to side. We're going to move into figure 4 from here. So your right foot might find the ground and that left foot finding the quad. Hold the legs or leave that foot on the ground, but just feel that stretch, that left glute, the hip, the leg. Take another breath or two on the side. And if you want to switch now, you can, or you can shake it out a little bit before you do that. Eventually finding that right foot and left quad though meeting one another. Stretching through the right glute, hip, and leg now. So you can take another breath or two on this side. Uncrossing your legs, maybe plant the feet or hug your knees in. And you can sway side to side. If you have your feet lifted up though, you can bring them down and you might make a diamond shape with your legs. Just open up your hips. One more time. And send your legs out long and wide. Make any adjustments you need to make so that you're nice and comfortable. Just slowing down the breath a little bit. And then you can let go of any effort that you might be putting into your breath right now. Let your body breathe all on its own. start to move. Maybe breathing a little slower and a little deeper again. Reach your arms above your head and take a big stretch. And bending your legs. You can roll over to one side. And find your way up to a comfy seat when you're ready. Awesome practice, you guys. Thanks for joining us today. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you all very soon. Namaste.